Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am back after over a week away. I have a bit of a cold, so I don't know if I'll be able to sing. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for usually 30 to 60 minutes of all original music. Except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on this acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs, and I have a piano arrangement. And I felt I absolutely had to come on because it's been so long. However, like I said, I do have a cold. And this is actually, wait, hold on a second. This is actually, well, let's see if there's anything. Oh, go. I am multi-streaming on Twitter or X, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. So you can follow and watch live at any one of those spots, and then you can chat and it will show up right here. So we can connect across platforms, which is really special. And I tried to avoid doing things that will trigger ads for you guys. So I'm not an affiliate anywhere, which sometimes requires folks to subscribe in order to avoid ads. So yeah, let's see, I'm kind of lingering until we have some live interaction because I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to sing. Let's see, I'm going to put on a different text setup, I think. I think I'll put on this one. Okay, there I am, I'm back. I am lingering until I hear a little hello from somebody. Let me know if you're on, because the main purpose of this particular stream is to just connect with you guys because I've been gone so long, and I am not going to start singing. I may not even sing. I'm not going to sing unless I hear a little that somebody's on. Hi Daniel, how are you? I missed you. How have you been over the last week and a half? I have a cold and it's affected my voice. So I'm not sure I'll be able to sing, but I definitely wanted to at least say hello to everyone. I have? Well, it's 11:30 a.m. I mean, 11:30, yeah, it's 11:30. It's my normal time. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? We have daylight savings time. So Daniel, do you guys do daylight savings time? Oh, that's so interesting. Maybe you don't do daylight savings time. So for me, it's 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. And the time changed. We went forward an hour while I was on vacation. Oh no, I hope that's not going to mess with Whitney's ability to come on. Maybe it will. Well, how have you been? I'm glad you were able to hop on anyway. I'm sorry for any confusion, but our time changed. So let me, I'm going to message Whitney because she may not even be knowing to look for me, or maybe she won't even be able to come on. I'm going to message her. Hey there. So glad you came on and told me that, Daniel. I'm on now. But Daniel just let me know that it's an hour earlier. See, in the US, well, right, yeah, see, so you guys, so in the US, in spring, on March something, like a week ago, we move our clocks forward an hour. It's called daylight savings time. And then in fall, I think in November or something, we set our clocks back again an hour. So right now, it is 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for me. Hi, Wesley. How are you doing? Good to see you. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm a little under the weather. But I'm letting Whitney know. Hey there, I'm on now. But Daniel just let me know it's an hour earlier for you. For us here in the U.S. or for us in the U.S. This is crazy. Oh, I hope this isn't going to be a problem for Whitney. In the U.S., the time, is this going to be a problem time for you, Daniel, to visit me? Because with our time change, I'm going to have to be doing this time instead of... You don't do that as yet. Okay. Do you know what the date is, Daniel? You're wonderful. You're listening to you on your stereo speakers. Awesome, Wesley. Those looked so spiffy when you sent me the video about those. Daniel, just let me know that's an hour earlier for you. For you, as the time changed. The time moved forward an hour last week. Do you know what date that happens? Hi, Vince. Vince, is this Vince from Periscope? Or a different Vince? Good to see you. It's going to be fine. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Daniel. Daniel, just let me know it's an hour earlier for you. For the U.S., for us in the U.S., the time moved forward an hour last week. But I guess I understand. It sounds like that hasn't happened yet for you guys. Like, sorry guys, I just feel very sad that I'm coming on early and maybe Whitney doesn't even know I'm on. Yeah, it is you is it you for Vince from Periscope? I'm so glad to see you, if I'm right. I'm on now, but Daniel, just let me know. It's an hour early for you. For you, it hasn't happened. Sorry guys. I'm almost done with this for you guys yet, ? Anyway, hope you can hop on. I won't be on long because I have a cold, period. So I just realized I could dictate. Since I'm dictating anyway, that would have been faster. All right, sorry guys. It is Vince from Periscope. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. How are you? I get to see you periodically on Facebook. So good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sing much today because I have a cold and it's affecting my voice. Get that little tickly throat thing going on. Thank you. Vince, it was absolutely amazing in so many ways. It was a little challenging because when we left, my husband had a cold. We tested twice. It wasn't COVID. I mean, you know, things can be negative when you actually have COVID, but we tried. We tested and tested. Whitney, I'm sorry. I guess I'm on effectively an hour earlier for you than normal, right, Whitney? Because Daniel just told me your time hasn't changed yet. Our time changed, right, Vince? Our time changed like a week ago, about a week ago. Right? I think it was a week ago. How are you? I have a little cold. When we left for Maui, which is what we did. Yeah. Is this going to work for you in the meantime? When do your clocks move forward? Anyway, I almost didn't hop on. No, I was going to hop on no matter what, even if I can't sing, just to say hello at least. Ruthie, hi. How are you? So glad to see you guys. I had to hop on, even though I'm not doing great. I'm not doing great. I had a wonderful time in Maui. You have a cold too? What is up with that, Whitney? We are too much the same in terms of physical symptoms, and we don't even live. That would make sense if we live near each other. But why do we have the same health issues at the same time? That's so weird. It's been a busy day. Yes, I think that's right, Vince. I think he doesn't. So I think my husband tested twice. Then each of my sons came down with it right before we left on our trip. They tested negative. And I thought I had maybe bypassed it. But then like about halfway through our trip, I got it. And I do, Whitney. Wait, who's it? Oh my gosh, Denise. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. You had to clean your kitchen, Ruthie? Oh gosh. Hello. So glad to see you guys. I'm so sorry I'm in such crappy shape. I had so I just was saying, I don't know if everybody heard, but we went to Maui. It was amazing in so many ways. However, we all, to one extent or another, were sick for all or a significant portion of the trip. But we just loaded up on meds, Dayquil, and Sudafed, and we went out and did physical activity every day. We did snorkeling almost every day. We surfed on 2 days. We hiked on 1 day, even though we were all sick. Oh, that's great, Ruthie. I did test. And you know, they say with this latest variant, Vince, that it takes a little longer to test positive. So I effectively waited about 6 days from getting symptoms. They say to wait at least 5 days to be sure of your negative result. And so I took mine yesterday and I was negative. So and honestly, not that this is any indicator, but all of our symptoms, none of us have had any weird, uniquely COVID symptoms. Like we haven't had any effect of our taste, or it's all felt like a garden variety bad cold, if you know what I mean. So thanks, Vince. It was so great. It was so great. So special. You had a cold too? Oh my God, Ruthie, what is up? Why do we all have colds? We don't even live together. Thanks, Denise. I hope I get well soon. This is a drag, I will tell you that. So I've had that tickly throat thing. I'm on cough suppressant, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to sing. I'll try at least one song. You're over it. Yay. How was your trip, Ruthie? You want to share any details? It was amazing. I kind of gave you some overviews. I'm about to post, for those of you who are following, who are personal Facebook friends with me, which I think might be all of you guys, you will see my pictures. I'm going to start posting my pictures. The weather, I know, that's right. When we get cold, we're more susceptible to the viruses that are trying to get us, trying to take us down. I don't know, Vince. I will tell you, we definitely want to return. I think the best part of our trip, we would all agree, was the fact that we way splurged on our room. I mean, we're the sort that would normally, we either camp in a trailer or we get the cheapest hotel possible, but we went a little overboard in our room. And we didn't even realize how much overboard we had gone until we got there. We were like, actually, we looked at a drone video of our hotel and we're like, that's our hotel? It's not a hotel, it was a condo. But it's called the Royal Mauian, and it jutted out into the ocean in like a slightly round way. Like it went out into the ocean, and the rooms were curved sort of, and it had a lanai. So we had a porch like kind of on this side looking out onto this amazing beach and mountain, and we could hear the waves crashing. We had our windows and the sliding glass doors open all day and all night, every day. I mean, with little tiny exceptions. Hi, Trevor. Just talking about my trip. How are you doing? That is good to come on tonight. Yes. I'm going back and looking here. Oh, you're good. That's good. Good. I'm glad you're laying low, Whitney. Diamond Head. You know, that sounds familiar, but we didn't do that. We hiked Gosh, you'll have to see my pictures because I can't remember the name of the trail. It was on the north side, kind of almost to Kanapali. Not on the north side, the west side, up in the upper west side. But we stayed on the south side. It sounds like you're familiar with Maui, Vince. I'm going back through the comments here. Ruthie says it was fine, except we are supposed to be home on Tuesday night, but we have to stay an extra day. Oh no, that sounds like a real drag. Trevor says, is that Twitter comments you see on the chat? Yeah, I remember Twitter comments come through now, right? On the merge chat, they do. And that was Vince, yeah. Vince is on. Vince from Periscope is on, Trevor. You're not calling it X. I get it. Hi, AJ. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here to welcome me back. I just wish I was in better shape. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to sing, if at all. I'm already feeling my tickly throat, but I did not want to at least come on and say hi. You've got my hot water. Trying to... Loving the orange. Well, I feel like I need to still be in the Maui spirit. So I have this, can you see this tropical, this camisole is tropical. It's got upside down palm trees. I don't know why some of them are upside down, but they are. As you can see, there's some of them are upright. It's perfect. But keep an eye out. I finally sorted all the pictures and videos, and I'm going to start posting them. I'm going to post one for each day we were there. So you don't have to go through them all and, comment on all of them or anything like that. But I just want, thanks, Denise. Yes, I did, Ruthie. I took a lot of medicine. Right now I'm on cough suppressant and Sudafed because I can't hear very well. I have not been able to hear because of sinus congestion for 5 days or something. I just am like, what is going on? It's so extreme. Like, I can't hear very well. Yeah. Hey, Keegan, you hopped on. Keegan may have to run in the middle because we had a bit of an adventure on the back end. Hi from Twitter, Trevor. Excuse me. We barely made it to the plane because there was not one, not two, not three, but 4 bag checks. 2 agricultural bag checks and 2 other bag checks, and they were the most thorough bag checks we've ever experienced, including people digging into our bags, opening containers, checking our snacks, rearranging things in the wrong way. I had a pat down. It was a very aggressive pat down. They thought I had something in my chest, and I was like, I don't know why it showed up metallic. I swear I don't have a pacemaker or something. Like, I don't know. And she was like, get over here, like, pat me down. I was like, oh my God, So we had a terrifying time at the airport on the way home. It was stressful. And we were really late, and so late that we were like one of the last ones to board the plane. And we were all spread out from each other. 4.5 hours. I was near a really cute baby though, so that helped. But that doesn't sound fun the way you said that. Yeah, no, it was not fun. Thank you, Ruthie. I need healing vibes. And Daniel says, oh no, that's not good. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah. Just tell them I'm a cyborg. Yeah, you didn't, Keegan, you didn't even know that happened? Yes. Yeah, Vince, you have some familiarity, if you're still with us, with the airport. With Maui, it sounds like. I didn't know it was so harsh. I mean, they threw out our oranges that we had made a lunch, and they made us, I feel like, no, they let us keep our oranges on the way there, but on the way back, they literally had to open our lunches and like throw out our sliced oranges from each of our lunches that we had made. I was like, what? Because I didn't realize. Anyway, I had looked it up, but I hadn't caught that, I guess. It was just a mess. It was a mess. You got TSA pre-check last time. Oh, what is that? What's TSA pre-check? So it's fun through the airport security with you guys then. Yeah, Whitney. No, you know, Trevor, there's some kind of disease. So when we were coming into Maui, they asked us to declare what produce we had, and I said, well, we have oranges and apples. And so when we got there, they had a sign for us, and the guy was like, Tiffany Clark, and I was like, did we order a car or something? And he's like, no, we're here to check your oranges. And I'm like, okay. So we opened what we had, and he was like, we had already eaten the oranges. And he says, well, I need to see the peels. And I'm like, really? And so he's checking the peels, like literally checking and poking and looking around at the peels. And I was like, wow, okay. And he said, they look fine. I'm like, good. And so that was on the way in. And then on the way back, we still had our oranges because we were going to eat them on the plane. And they made us throw them away. So I don't know, Ruthie. I really don't know. There must be some disease both directions. They'd let us keep the apples, though, right? Keegan says they let us keep the apples. But, okay, so you get a faster, but they still check your bags, right, Trevor? And I'm wearing orange in honor of the lost oranges. That's right. Paying homage to the sacrificed oranges. It's such a waste. I can't imagine how much. They also don't allow bananas, and there was another fruit. But there must be some diseases both directions, like some diseases unique to California and some diseases unique to Hawaii, so they don't want them to transfer over. But I don't know. Maui Airport security was something else. Yeah, we've never had this thorough and arguably OCD. Yeah, it was. It was so, and it took forever to get through everything. And so we had left, we thought, with way more time than we needed. And it turned out we were late to get on the plane. And R.I.P. Rest in peace, oranges. They couldn't even give themselves to like the future of life. Well, no, bacteria will eat them. And the garbage, probably, because of the diseases. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, you don't want to eat it. Yeah, but they were fine. They were edible, but it's just like tree diseases that they're looking out for. I don't think any of our oranges actually were carrying anything. But anyway. See, I knew we would have a lot to talk about, even if I couldn't sing. I am tempted to try to sing. Right now my voice feels okay. So maybe try The Sun on the Sea, but since that's something we experience. I don't know how well it's going to go, so I warn you guys in advance. It may be a bust. I may have to stop in the middle, but I would like to sing. I just don't know how well it's going to go. I would like to try, but I don't know if you can tell I'm stuffy. I mean, it may just be a really bad idea. I don't know. Hi, Dolly Maker. Yeah, I know, Whitney. I'll bet. Yeah. With certain sensory issues, that could be so overwhelming. You would have been completely maxed out then, because this was so extreme. Yeah, I've never experienced. I mean, it was a casual airport. Like they have guitar music playing, and there's a lot of open air. But it was just, man, those TSA folks, the agricultural check people, they were dead serious. They were all like, I mean, I don't want to, I feel bad, but it's like, I mean, just truly, this is how it went. The woman's like, you need to stand on. And I was like, oh, what? She says, you can't hear me because you're not standing close enough. She's like, get up here. And I was like, what? So I was like, okay. And I got up right here to her, and she's like, you look around. I says, look at that machine. You set it off. She's like, what do you have in your chest? And I'm like, I don't, nothing. I don't have anything in my chest. I have some implants in my, but they're on this side in my gums. But anyway, so it was that was the flavor. And then she was like, I'm going to touch you. She's like, see that? I'm going to pat you down. And I'm like, okay. I tried to just like let it go after, because I was like, it's got to be a hard job. And I don't know. But you had a stuffed nose too. Oh, I hope your ears didn't pop and stuff. Yeah, don't hurt yourself trying to sing. What were you hiding? What was you hiding? Exactly. It was like, oh my God, this is horrible. She was really scary. It was kind of like a drill sergeant. It was just really scary. You would have been, Dolly. It was so traumatizing. The Let It Go song. Oh, When I Gotta Let Go? Yeah, I could see that one too. fact, maybe I'll start with that one, Ruthie, since you would like to hear it. And it's an easier one to do than the Sun on the Sea. The other thing is I haven't played guitar in a week and a half. Thanks, Dolly Maker. You were in the car. Oh, right, you were driving. So you're not going to have ear problems when you're driving. Yeah, let's do When I Gotta Let Go, Ruthie. This will be an easier one for me to try. And if this goes well, then I may try Sun on the Sea. It seems like thematically the Sun on the Sea would be a good one. But I mean, it may be too hard in all respects other than that. All right, let's see how this goes, guys. Thank you for, I'm going to have some hot water. Thank you for understanding. But I couldn't miss this stream after so long. And I'm just so grateful for you guys for coming and welcoming me back. Yay! Even though for some people it's an hour earlier because our time changed here in the US. But I know it didn't change for all of you guys. So Denise and Dolly Maker and Whitney and Daniel, I'm guessing for all of you, it seems like it's an hour earlier than normal. You'll play your request on Wednesday? Yes, I obviously handled it well. Thank you, Whitney. You know what? I'll tell you the truth. When I was separated, after all that trauma, we were all separated on the plane. So I was by myself. Keegan and Patrick, my husband, were together, but Elliot was at the back end of the plane, and I was completely by myself, surrounded with a packed plane of strangers. But I had a little window. I was at the window seat, and I just stared out the window and cried for like an hour. And after that, I felt fine. So it was a bit traumatic. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea how this is going to go. You were so young, the bird stung. I love a good cry too. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry. And feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. So far it's okay. Never hit myself, I still have scars, although I can't hear myself. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly, including taking care of you. And all of the suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. I know compassion, it helps us all, but it's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. That's why I wanna know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. There is so much pain in this world, and so much I think we can do to fix it. I believe big change is all the key, but I can make it myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others world. And so much I think we can do to fix it. Did I already do this one? I did. I believe in change is all the key. Oh well. But I can make them myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when it gotta let go. 'Cause I've done all that I can, and I need a thirst to grow, to lend a hand. Accepting limits can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need. And yet I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I've done all that I can, and I need a thirst to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. That's great, Keegan. I gotta scroll back. Thanks, you guys. Hey, I didn't have a major coughing fit. And it was okay. I'm definitely, something's wrong with my mouse now. My mouse isn't working. I gotta go back to see the comments, because Whitney says, so you say, I don't know if this will be any good, then absolutely smashes the vocals. Oh, thank you, Whitney. Thank you. I got lucky. I could start hacking at any moment. It's good to sing a soft song, probably, because you can do that lightly. And thanks, guys. Yeah, so thanks so much for welcoming me back. I'm so glad that Keegan was like, you don't need to stream if you're sick. And I was like, but I have to. Oh, you guys rock. I'm going to open up the Twitch app so that I can see your emotes better, because I don't have it open. So if anybody's not told me how you're doing, I would love to hear that, especially if you've had anything traumatic or big and exciting since I've seen you last, because it's been a while. How have people's weeks been? Oh, look at all those claps, the animated claps. I can see the animation. And Denise, where are those hearts come from, Denise? I've never seen those. Klimu Uni Hartani. That's an interesting username. Ooh, and I like the purple spinning hearts, Dolly Maker. Those are, Denise, are those new hearts for you? It looks like they are. Sweet. Ooh, Trevor's got yellow hearts in a train. Well, so far so good, guys. Good but busy. Ruthie's had a good but busy time, and you were on a big trip yourself. I'm realizing you said you didn't know about the separation, Ruthie. I know. Oh, it kept going off when you were away. Oh. They are listed on your profile at the bottom. They are free to use. Oh. Denise says those purple hearts are free to use if you credit the artist and follow their Twitch channel. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, the split happened, Ruthie, because of the crazy time we had at the airport with all those crazy checks I was describing. It took forever to get onto the plane, and we were one of the last people to board. And so Southwest, you have to pick your own seats. And so we were all separated. It was so traumatic. I was so sad. But I ended up working on curating my photos and videos for the Facebook posts the whole time I was on, because that was the only thing I could do and to help myself feel better. Yeah, it was Ruthie. I know you guys with struggles with anxiety and things like that, you would have been a wreck. I mean, like I said, I cried like almost the first full hour I was on the plane. I was like looking out the window like, Finally I got, and everybody, there's free texting on Southwest, but it took none of my crew was none of my family was figuring that out. And so I was like trying to text people like, hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, Ruthie. I was like, where are you guys? And then I realized that when I looked behind me, I could see Keegan and my husband. So I finally got their attention. I was like, text me. I know, Whitney. Just give yourself, the key, I think, is just give yourself, if you can, without stressing yourself out in other parts of the journey, see if you can get to the airport extra early, earlier than you think you would possibly ever need, because you never know when something weird's going to happen. Although I think this is unique to Maui. I've never had this happen at any other airport. Just going back through the comments. Yeah, it was definitely dramatic and traumatic, Ruthie. Where are you going in May, Whitney? Yeah, Keegan, it was horrible. Thank you, Whitney. I'll take it. I'll take your virtual hug. We're having a virtual hug. It was so traumatic. Thank you. I know, well, we did. The thing is, Ruthie, here's the thing. We had asked for a late checkout and we didn't get it. And so we actually were out of the room an hour earlier than we had planned to be. And we went straight to, we were like, we should sit by the beach because we've got time. And we're like, no, let's play it safe. So we went to the store we had planned to go to get some lunch. And it did take a little longer to eat it in the car. In hindsight, that's where we would have trimmed some time. But we thought we got there with plenty of time, but we didn't count on 4 very invasive, very time-consuming bag processes. We just didn't think that was good. That was the thing. A secret location. Ooh, what? Wow. Thanks, Ruthie. Well, you're hugging Whitney, but I'll take your hug too. We're gonna have a group hug. Let's see. Yeah. What looks so cool? Looks so not cool. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, I like that, Trevor. Dino's hugging. It turned out that the people next to me were really nice, and there was a baby in front of me that loved me. We were wearing masks because we're still so protective of COVID because of my sleep apnea, and the baby loved me in my mask. She thought I was hysterical, so I was like going like in my mask and my glasses, and she thought I was so funny. She was laughing the whole time, so it ended up being okay. But yes, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. From yesterday. Yes, everyone can have a virtual hug from you. All right, so here's my question. Do we try one more song? I don't know. What time is it? Wow, we spent a lot of time just chatting. I think I'll try The Sun on the Sea, guys. It may be a bit foolhardy. And then I probably won't risk. I might have to. I'm feeling like it might be a bit much, but it's a quiet song. URST. Where the heck is it? It may be a bit much. We do love a good chat here. My tumbler matches my shirt. Isn't that crazy? This is something I'm now newly using, and it's great because I've had it forever, but I haven't used it. I couldn't bring glass. My glass jar, I couldn't bring glass on the plane. So I thought I'm gonna use this thing we've had, and it's been great because it keeps water super cold or super hot. It's insulated. So I have super hot water in here, which is important. My ear just popped. It's important to keep my sinuses as clear as possible. So I hear that crackling, but I have to have the guitar turned up. So let's try The Sun on the Sea. We didn't have a ton of The Sun on the Sea because of where we were positioned. know if you guys all heard about our amazing room. I'll say one other thing. Surfing was so fun. We had a surf lesson. That wasn't so fun. It was kind of cold and slow moving because there were lots of people. But then we surfed on our own for 4 hours. Keep an eye out on the, oh, you know what? I don't chew gum because I have jaw issues, so I can't chew gum. Daniel says, I wonder how many people are following you on TikTok. That'd be good if you went live on TikTok. I know. I just kind of gave up on TikTok, Daniel. I may try again, though. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh, 2nd fret. What? Is that right? Okay, I guess it is. For some reason, I thought it was lower. No, it's not. That's right. Close my eyes and breathe in the salty air delights me. A gust call invites me. The crash of a wave excites me. The sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as they pull toward the sea, toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand. Eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting. I turn and stare, mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun on the sea. The sea and the sun on the sea, dancing with me. Waves spreading over the sand, rows and rows of white silk, encrusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. A big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, it licks toes to greet me. The sun on the sea and the sun, the sun on the sea, playing with me. Soon I reach the tide pools, dreaming with life, green and anemone shimmering. Oh, soon I reach the tide pools, dreaming with life, green and anemone shimmering, starfish clustering, slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand, and the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, dazzling me. Out at sea the rock jets, the wave hits the foam, flies, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, the sea swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go sun on the sea, told the sea I love the sun, told the sun on the sea, calling to me to dance with me, to play with me, to dance with me. It's where I long to be. Thanks, guys. Those palm trees were perfect. And also the sunset. That is such a perfect emoji. Oh, you have no voice, Whitney. Well, I'm probably one day away from no voice, so I may not be able to do anything on Wednesday, because if I follow the trajectory of everyone else, there was a phase where each of us, I think, had no voice. Each of them. And I'm behind everyone else, so I feel like I'm close to that phase, and maybe I'll skip it. But I'm super amazed that I'm okay right now. So the good news is maybe you're ahead of me on the curve, Whitney. So maybe you'll be done that much sooner. Oh no. Madly scrolling to find this emoji, says Whitney. I love the kitty dancing. The kitty's dancing between two palm trees, Denise. I love that. Thanks, guys. Love this song, Denise says. Thank you. Oh, we could probably, thanks, Whitney. What time is it? We could do the TikTok song. I think I would be up for that. So far, so good. Of course, I'm tempting fate a bit, right? Oh, you know what? I want to write down what we did. What was the first song that we did? God, I don't remember. What was the first song? Let's see. Oh, When I Gotta Let Go. I just want to write that down before I forget about it entirely. So we did that one, and I just did The Sun on the Sea, and we'll do TikTok 3. You're so sweet, Whitney. All right, let's do TikTok for Daniel. It has been a while. That was nice to do that one. I should say one other thing about our trip. We snorkeled almost every day. I mentioned that, but it was so amazing, and the pictures we got do not begin to do it justice. Almost every time we saw and swam with turtles. Sometimes we were like right on top of, I'm talking big turtles, like, and every time almost there were, I think maybe every time we went once the first day right at our hotel. We went the second day, the fourth day, and the sixth day we went to like 3 beaches to snorkel. We were pretty darn active considering we were all sick. I'm pretty impressed. TikTok. Let's see. You're welcome, Daniel. We did get some really good pictures, but there are some days where I'm like, really? Like some days, several days, snorkeling was the big event, and we got no pictures at all because we didn't, until the very last day, we didn't get our GoPro set up. You have to have Sky. Oh my gosh. Hey everyone, I'm not sure you all know Sky from Scotland, right? Is that right? How are you, Sky? Sky used to come on back on Periscope days, and you're on Facebook. Everybody meet Sky. Whitney and Daniel are in the UK. Dolly Maker's in Scotland, right? Denise is in the Netherlands, right? All right. How are you doing, Sky? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. How are you? Tell me something new. Want something that's changed or that's new or good or worse, something bad, something that's happened. Your little boy Luca now, he's 3 months. Oh, that's right, you were pregnant. Oh my gosh, Sky, how is it going? 3 months. Oh, that is busy. Oh, congratulations. I had forgotten. I'm sorry, I'd forgotten because it's been a while. I bet you've been very busy. Oh my gosh, 3 months old. Is it with Keegan? Keegan, if you don't mind me sharing, it was not easy. He cried for like the first 6 months straight. And then with my next son, it was very, very easy, relatively speaking. So I'm hoping you have the easy end. It's so good. You love him so much. Birth was a bit traumatic. Oh, I feel you there. I've had that too. I'm so happy for you. Oh, I'm so happy for you. This is my son, Keegan, Sky. I'm not sure you've met. I have a cold, so forgive the funny sound and the hacking. We are going to do TikTok. Here we go. Oh, well, that's great. Oh, that's great, Sky. Yay, blessed be. That is great. All right, here we go. Let's put this on a loud song text setup because it's a little strummy. That sounds funny. Yes, Daniel also. Oh, Keegan, you're spicing it up from YouTube there. Cool. All right, let's see. So yeah, this is my first stream back, Sky, from, our family went to Maui for a week and a half. My husband came with a cold and then we eventually all got it while we were there, but we dosed up on intensive medication and enjoyed ourselves immensely. Notwithstanding. Thanks, Sky. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. So, tick tock, on goes the clock. I know, Sky. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now. Oh, you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, hold me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Aw, sweet. Your time it is now. You know, I'll show you how. Do what you can, and then you'll have here. You it is so clear, you can do it now. You know, I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before yours stops. Ah, made it through. I was wondering during that intense part, I'm like, oh God, this is the first intense part we've done. And my hearing is like, I feel like I'm underwater. You're not feeling when you go up in a plane and you lose your hearing for a little bit? I've had that for like 5 days. Not been able to get rid of it. So we'll see. I hope I get my hearing back at some point. Yeah. But what else do I say about... Yeah, the other thing I'll say about the trip, I'm doing little bits of the trip in between, is that we would prefer to have gone in summer. When my husband and I went 20 plus years ago to Maui, it was very, very warm in the water, very, very warm. And it was like bath water. I mean, it was great. It was amazing. And it was warm outside and warm in the water, and it just felt so comfortable. Here, it was not always that way, because we were going in spring versus late summer. So if we had to do it again, we would have gone later. But there were still moments like that. And we did keep our lanai, our porch, doors open at all times, all night, windows open, hearing the waves crash. So amazing, so awesome. Thank you, Sky. Aw. Whitney, are you still with us? Oh, there you are. You being here and everywhere. I know. Keegan, it was so funny, Whitney, when I first started streaming and he first started joining me, Keegan would go on all the different platforms at once and be different versions of himself. Be like, hey, dude. Like, he had different versions of himself on each platform. And it seemed to help the algorithm. I was thinking of that, Sky. I was thinking the train song. It's getting late. How about we'll just do that as our final song? So, I just have to say thank you, each of you, for coming on my first day back. It's always the best thing. And I just really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it, especially because I probably shouldn't be on. I'm tempting fate. I'm just impressed at how well my voice is done, but it really meets my need for welcoming. And thanks for those beautiful hearts. I love those purple hearts. Split platform personalities, that's right. All right, guys, we're going to take the train out, and the train hopefully will come back Wednesday, if I haven't lost my voice by then. If I have, then I will post on Twitch. I will post on Twitter, X, and I will also post on Facebook. I will do my best if I've just completely lost my voice. That would be the one circumstance probably where I just don't come on at all on Wednesday. So I'll let you know. Aw, Whitney. It's true. It's so awesome. You guys really mean so much. And you all know how I'm not the only streamer that raves about how awesome it is it is so amazing. And I know you guys feel it too, because I also watch, like you guys, I also watch other streamers, and it is just amazing to be able to connect across the world in an instant from the comfort of your living room or your bedroom or whatever with your PJs on, and to have I know they call it a parasocial, and it's true. We're not married. We're not like family living together, like doing things, in some kind of, that level. But it's, we all appreciate, like, it's like having a neighbor that you're connected to or whatever. I mean, it's hard to do physical favors for each other, I guess, when you're across the world. But there is a real connection. I feel like there's a real connection. Sure, it's not like the level of like family maybe, but it's just awesome. It's so cool. Thank you, Daniel. If I can talk. That's sweet, Daniel. You're so sweet. If I can talk, I will come on. I promise. Yeah, right? Denise, do you feel like you're completely housebound? Is that because of your various physical challenges? Right? That's the thing. And not only is it your connection to the outside world, but you're able to perform on there. Like, what? You're able to share your music. You're able to have a social connection. Again, is it as perfect or rich as like in person? Maybe not. But the cost the transaction costs of having everything that you want to do with other people be in person are huge, especially if you're disabled, if you have health issues, if you have a young child. Getting out for every kind of social connection you might want to have, or interactive connection, is sometimes impossible. And so this makes all kinds of connection possible that wouldn't have been affordable, if you will, like otherwise, because it just wouldn't be practical, you know. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to go anywhere. I hear you, Denise. That is it. That is it. So it meets my need for inclusivity. When organizations also like try to allow for people to connect remotely to participate in things. That's just a bonus side point that I'm making in my political advocacy work that I'm doing, is like, hey, if you want to be really inclusive, make sure you have a remote way to connect to this thing. You think with an audience is small, it's more of a community. Yes, of online friends. Parasocial relationships are more applicable for larger audience. Yes, I think you're right, Keegan, and larger streamers, because this streamer might not even know you exist. That's what it is too. Also, like, I mean, if you're Taylor Swift, okay, you cannot possibly begin to have a personal relationship of any kind with all the people that worship you, you know, and that follow your every word. You know, that is totally unbalanced, but you're right. And I love this size. I really love this, so we can be connected. And Denise, I think you know, you have the same thing, you know. It's not like hordes of people where the chat's just flying by and there's no way. So I love you. You guys are just right. Just the right size. All right, here we go. Train. Let's see. I don't know. I would do something. I'm just realizing this isn't right. Got it. All aboard. Train. Chugga, train. Chugga. I see her, no. I see her train. It's going down the tracks. I'm afraid it won't come back. Train. Chugga. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, away from me. Train. Chugga. It's no use, it's too far gone. I'm just left here singing this song. Train. Where did you get that? That'll warm up those vocal cords, says Whitney. Trevor, where'd you get that awesome train? Look at Trevor's cute train. If you're on Basso 3 train boombox, man, I might have to go there just to get that train. That's awesome. Thanks, Dolly Maker. Let me go back because I think I missed something. Keegan says, I think with an audience is small, right? So true, says Denise. Taylor will never know as much about Swifties more than they know about her. That's right, Keegan says, yeah. That'll warm up the vocal cord. This will warm up. Yeah, it did, and I made it through the song amazingly. Yeah, that's definitely a parasocial relationship with Taylor and Swifties. And it's not her fault, right? What could she possibly do? You know, it's not anybody's fault, but it can lead to a sense, I think, of it can lead to a very challenging imbalance that is painful to the people who are connected to the streamer or performer, but she's not connected to them. You know, it can create a kind of a painful situation. Yeah, bass guitar. I think you're right, Trevor. I get that. Is that what he plays? He plays bass guitar. Thanks, Denise. Isn't that a cool train, you guys? Are you able to see that train on Twitch? It bounces. That first one bounces. I can almost hear the bass guitar. She. Why did I assume it was a he? You know, I did that the other day. Got the subconscious bias going strong. What can we do? We all have them. We just have to be aware of them as much as we can. She's Dutch. No way. Her last name is that, am I even sounding? I wonder how it sounds. She probably doesn't pronounce it anything like that. That's so cool. All right, guys, what an amazing first day back. Considering we got really lucky, I didn't have a hack attack, and got to see you guys again, and you all welcomed me back. I really appreciate it so much. Stay tuned for those of you who are on my personal Facebook page, which I think is just about everybody that's here. Yeah, I might do that, Daniel. I don't do well with honey, but boss boom. Oh, that's funny, Trevor. Bye, Whitney. Hugs. I feel a tickle coming on, guys. I'm gonna get out of here and cough. This is amazing. I can drink endless hot water. I can only drink a certain amount of tea and things, so I like hot water. You too, Dolly Maker. Oh, I saw that. Denise, I saw that only for a second. The thing about here are the free emotes, and then it disappeared. Keegan says, as long as you acknowledge you have a parasocial relationship, have plenty of healthy mutual relationships. Yeah. I mean, maybe as Taylor Swift, she could say, hey, you know, just acknowledge it periodically. Say, I know I would be close friends with each and every one of you if I could be. Yeah, so you don't feel like you have to rely on a parasocial relationship, for sure. Yeah. Yes. I like that, Keegan. Me too. It's mutual. Take care to you, Denise, Trevor, Keegan, Dolly, Sky, Whitney, Daniel. I know we had Vince here. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. This has been the most amazing welcome back ever, and I love you guys. TLC to all of you. Don't forget to give it to yourself also. Bye, Trevor. I'm going to put up my little blurb. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's the most important thing to say. 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, and that time has moved forward an hour. So I'm sorry for any inconvenience for you guys overseas whose time has not yet moved forward an hour. It apparently will soon. I don't know when. So for you, it'll seem like my broadcast is an hour earlier now for some amount of time. Sorry about that. What? Arizona doesn't do the time, or Hawaii? I know Hawaii doesn't do the time because that's where we were. So we went from being 2 hours different from them to 3 hours different from them for the week we were there. Isn't that funny? All right, everyone. So I do all my own music. Follow on Twitch, X, Facebook, or YouTube. All with the same username everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, mostly original, except one song written for me, mostly on this guitar, but also vocal looping, piano. And hope to see you next time. Hope I'm on Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah. Well, we may change too, Trevor. I don't know. Anyway, bye everyone. Love you guys. Have a great week. Until next time. Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. Bye. Oops. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Okay. Bye.